Welcome to this evening's briefing, Leadership in Action, the Hills Newsmaker series. I'd like to start by thanking our sponsor, the Kennedy Political Union. At a time when Washington is seen as being its most partisan, there are leaders in Congress who still believe in the value of forging alliances across the aisle in order to take action on issues that matter most to Americans. And as the country becomes more diverse, they are working proactively to address the needs of a changing society and economy. This evening, we will hear from 3 such lawmakers to explore their values, leadership styles, and vision for the nation. Before we get started, just a few notes of housekeeping. We ask that you, first, in addition to those of you here at Constitution Hall, we are live streaming on the Hill. We ask that you silence your cell phones, but we encourage you to join the conversation, and you can follow us on Twitter at The Hill Events, and you can comment using the hashtag #TheHillNewsmaker. We're also going to be taking questions from the audience, so keep an eye out for members of the team with handheld mics. And finally, there is a short survey on your chairs. We'd love your feedback, so go ahead and fill those out at the end of the program. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce our sponsor for a few brief remarks. Please join me in welcoming Vicki Wilkins, Interim Dean of the American University School of Public Affairs. Vicki.
Thank you, Johanna. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to American University. As she said, I'm Vicki Wilkins, and I'm the Interim Dean of the School of Public Affairs, and I'm so pleased to welcome you all here this evening. And we're thrilled to have Congresswoman Love, Congressman Soto, and Congressman Espaillat with us tonight, and also the Editor-in-Chief of The Hill, Bob Cusack. We want to give a big thank you and shout out to our on-campus partners, KPU, the Kennedy Political Union. I have to say that not only did they help us with this event this evening, but it was Shaim, their director, that brought this to me one afternoon in a stroll across campus. He said, "Have I got something for you?" And he did. And so I'm very excited to be working with them and appreciate all they do on campus for our students. I'd also like to thank the Hill, of course, for involving us in the Hill Latino. It has been an absolute pleasure to work with Diane and her team on this event, and we look forward to continuing to work with them going forward. At American University, we take very seriously our role as a convener of critical conversations. Like today's conversation on bipartisanship, we think that having discussion and discourse is part of our strategic vision to train and inspire the next generation of leaders. For SPA, the topic of bipartisanship and the idea of overcoming opposition through compromise sits squarely in the wheelhouse of what we do and motivates the work of many of our faculty and our students. I also want to let you know that SPA is now the proud home of the Madison Prize. The Madison Prize was established to honor compromise in Congress, and this award will be given to a member of each party whose service reflects understanding and progress required to work out difference and not clinging to ideological purity. So be on the lookout for the nominations that will come in fall of 2018 and plan to be there when we give the first award in early 2019. Tonight, as I said, is the first of several events we have planned with the Hill and the Hill Latino, and we're very excited to get started with these. And again, I thank you for being here and welcome you to AU, and I'm going to turn it back over to Johanna to kick off the conference.